Thanks, studio manager.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Breathe easy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Breathe Easy podcast. It's me, your girl T True, and
DJ Smoothie Doo in the ones and twos. All right, I'm done.
And the threes and fours.
You know I'm Shane.
We on the floor.
You know I'm Shane.
Hey.
Cha cha cha.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's going down in Chinatown?
Yo, so it's been a minute. What's been going on?
A lot. Whole lot.
Really?
Yeah, good things.
Oh shit, you
Blessings.
sounded like good things.
Yeah, you know, blessings, you know, got a new little show going on called Chop It Up.
Chop it
Chop It
up.
Up TV. We just started our first interview yesterday. I did.
On here or
no,
YouTube?
it's over on the other side. It's gonna be on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chop it up, y'all.
Chop It Up TV. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's all about breathe easy, so we don't even wanna change. You know, change.
Talk about everything, everybody, whatever's going on.
Yeah, but that's what's really going on is to bring rappers and artists and other black generational wealth, anything that has to do with, you know, lifting up the people, uplifting, all of that, music, art, fashion. It's the whole thing. I'm gonna have T on the show, so you know, she's gonna have to chop it up with us and all that.
I come through and bring the ratchet.
I love it. I love it. It's gonna be every Wednesday, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
So, you know, that's what we doing, and yeah.
Wild Out Wednesday.
Yeah, wild out.
Y'all
Wildin'
wild
out.
out. That's what's
Wild
up,
out
though.
with my boobs out and all that.
Guys, you hear that?
Yeah.
Ladies too, if you
Boobish
into that
action.
kind of thing.
I know I look like a little boy, but you know I'm going through my little dread head phase right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dread
They
up.
love it.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's cute, so.
Cute.
What you talking about?
Looking
It's
like a
cute.
little lion cub.
Exactly. It's your man.
My man.
Yeah.
So what's going on with T? What's going on with you?
Man, same old. Just here trying to stay out of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Just, you know,
Oh.
just being a good girl and not causing any problems where anybody got to say anything to anybody about.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm single, so I'm just trying to. What you did for the Valentine's Day?
Well, my guy had to go to work, so
That's all right. That means tonight.
It's on and popping.
Ooh, you touching me.
It's up tonight. But yeah, so I ain't really do anything, but you know, we'll see.
I feel like he got something big planned for you tonight.
Yeah, you know, he always say that.
I mean, he better, but you know.
Just saying, he be doing. He's a good guy. He be doing his
Shout
little
out to Mark.
thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not always on time. But wait, he's not always there when I call. But he's always on time. Or whatever she say in that song. Get out of here.
Bang, bang.
Yo.
Oh, Lord.
But yo, first things first. You know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
Come
what
on.
we need to talk
I
about.
hope it's not what I think.
You know what the fuck I'm gonna
I
talk
hope it's
about.
not what I think.
And in representation of it, I kind of look like her today.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, you see? I didn't want to say anything. No, you don't. Because her lashes was like,
I know.
all
Them
the
shits
way
was,
out.
and her eyes was what like
Them
this.
shits was
Like she was on heavy coat.
Yo, I don't know what was going on, but
Yo.
I feel like you cannot say you did not know what it's supposed to be used for, because you cannot find Gorilla Glue in the hair care aisle. You'll find it in the arts and crafts, and you'll find it in the hardware aisle.
Okay, so
Not only that, T, on the back of it, because I have spray adhesive, you feel me? I be doing my little arts and crafts at home. And on the spray adhesives, it says, do not get in eyes, contact on skin, or anything, because it can be harmful. So to use gloves or, you know, put a mask over your nose. So you did not see that? You can't say you didn't see that because it's on all spray adhesives.
all right. Well, let's say that she had the shit and it was somewhere with the hairspray that she had. No, I'm saying like she already had it. Let's just say it was already in her house and it was there with like the hairspray, and she was like, "Oh, Gorilla Glue, okay."
Nah, T.
Not even thinking to be like reading, because you know there's one called Gorilla Snot.
I know, but on the front of the Gorilla Glue it says for hardware,
right, wood
craft,
and shit like
wood.
that.
It doesn't say.
But that's why I'm saying,
hair.
suppose it was just there with her hairspray. Or do you think like she just did this on purpose to go viral, but she didn't know it was gonna be that serious? Like she thought she would have been able to get it out her hair.
I think that's what it was. I don't think she was really trying to go viral. I think what it was, she thought it was like some Elmer's glue, something that's not that strong.
Gorilla?
Yeah, she thought it wasn't that strong, and she probably thought she was gonna be able to use some solvent and some other things in her hair to break up the bondage, and it did not go that way.
Bruh, look at the nigga on the front of the Elmer's glue.
I'm saying,
and look at the nigga on the front of Gorilla Glue.
I hate to say it, but you know, books and reading is
fundamental,
and it's kryptonite to some people too, because they don't read, they don't look. You know what I'm saying? They just skim over this, and you know. And
that's what I'm saying. I think I don't know. Like you said, I don't know if she really like meant to go viral. Or like she was like, that was her whole purpose. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and go viral. She probably was just like, all right, I'm gonna do my hair and I'm not gonna be able to do it again in a while. So let me see if this shit'll just hold it for a long time. And then once it, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking maybe if she wanted to go viral, she would have recorded herself like putting it in and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to like show like, hey, I'm gonna use this. You know? So the shit was like the after effect, like after she was like, oh shit, I really cannot get this shit out of my hair. And then there's some people saying that it's a lie. Like, did you see the lady that put it in her hair? Like actually went and sprayed the shit in her hair and then took the goof off and put the goof off and was like, look, it's coming out. And I'm just like, people are even then, so mad,
still,
yo.
I wouldn't even try to do that. Why the fuck
what
am
is
I
wrong
gonna
with
try
people
to do that after I've seen somebody else
to try to prove that she was lying?
It's some real monkey see, monkey do type of shit. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. But my thing is too, they donated money to her. Mm-hmm. Celebrities is, quoting her and all that, and she's verified, has over 500,000 followers. Yeah. And my thing is like, there's people that work really hard, that have talents and all kind of stuff, and they be trying to get noticed like that, and they don't, because people do dumb shit
and get noticed.
Exactly, and that don't make no sense to me. I don't really feel like she should have got where she is now.
Yeah, all that notoriety.
Yeah, like all that publicity. It should have just been like,
oh, this dumb bitch put this shit in her head.
Exactly. We don't even have to call it dumb bitch. Like, oh, you thought what you was doing was smart. Everybody does dumb shit sometimes. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've done some shit one time. Well, granted, I was a little bit younger, but I had mixed plant food with bleach and created fumes in my crib. And here's the reason why I did it. I just wanted to find out what it was gonna do. That was it.
Oh shit.
That was it. Yo, my mom was so tight. I had to open all the windows in my house. It was terrible.
Oh
like
my God,
it created some crazy ass fumes in the crib. Like, but I wanted to see what it's gonna do. Yeah. And I feel like at that age, you can do shit like that.
Well, that's what people were saying. Like she's 40 years old and stuff like that. But what I was saying too, not to like degrade her or anything like that, but she like from Louisiana or something like that, and like, maybe she don't really have that much education. Like maybe she don't have that much common sense to be like, okay, let me read this thoroughly and make sure that I'll be able to get it out my head afterwards.
That's true. Maybe not. She probably seen some shit on TikTok where somebody probably did that before
and probably edited it and didn't even really use that shit.
Exactly, and it worked out for them. But in all essence, it's just kind of like with her, it's just people donated to you. You got over maybe 20 bands. Yeah. So with the 20 bands now, this doctor now goes
did it for free.
Do it for free, and then not only that, like I don't know how true it is. I was watching some of the videos, but like in the comments, everybody's like, "Wow, like you actually have the audacity to ask about your hair now, and why your hair is so short, and why they cut off your ponytail." Yeah.
Oh, she was saying that?
Yeah. I don't know, but that's in the comments that she's basically like, "Oh, why'd you cut off my hair? Like you should have never."
I don't know,
like
because I didn't see that video.
If that's true that she was like saying that, Like, come on now.
I hope not, because
Come on now.
this was your last. And then even that, they were saying that,
spreading.
right now they're saying that all of it is all a setup, because the doctor that did it, he was on a reality show. Well, his wife was on a reality show. But the thing with me, it's like, even when they were on that reality show, it seemed like he didn't even really want to be on it. So it was like it was a thing with like ex-Hollywood wives or some shit like that, or first wives, or I don't know, some shit like that. But yeah, he was on there, and it was like he wasn't on like a main character where he was all up in the camera and shit like that, where you could say like, oh yeah, he's doing this for fame. Yeah.
Oh, so he would be on there once in a while.
Yeah, like and then it would seem like whenever the camera was around, he was like not even really talkative, like he didn't want to be on camera, you know what I'm saying? So that's why more made me feel like I don't think this is all no setup and this nigga did this shit to be famous, because he would have been acting like he wanted to be on camera from back then.
Facts. And if that was the case, one of them little white doctors would have took it up, you know what I mean, to go get their little credit for it.
But no, I feel like the white doctors didn't want to touch that, because that's that black hair, and they feel like if they would have went and fucked that shit up even more, then they would have got sued. Because it's a dirty world, baby. True. Even though they trying to help, some shit go wrong. Oh, bitch. Yeah, people are fucked up.
I don't know, man. It's just weird.
But yeah, that was a crazy little a couple of weeks. This shit going on, dragging out.
Like a crackhead
trying to figure out like what the fuck is going
and all that to see if she got it out her head. I was like,
what is up with the bitch, the what the shit called, the Gorilla Glue lady?
Yo, she got merchandise though. You see that? Yo,
I did not.
She's selling it for like $50 for the shirts.
Wow.
For the sweaters and joggers and stuff, $70.
Well, I did hear that she the money that she got, like the donation money, she donated it to some charity.
Shout out to her for that. Shout out to her for that.
And even that, people were trying to come down on her and saying like, oh well, she better because the surgery was free and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in a sense, it's not she better, but it would be the right thing to do.
Right.
And even if so,
because
still,
what else? You got the shit out of your hair. Now you got all this money. Like, you got money for doing some crazy shit.
Exactly. And if honestly, if she would have kept that, she would have been under more scrutiny more than anything. Because people would have looked at her like, "Come on, you got your hair done for free. For free. He helped you out for free, and
$12,000 surgery or some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what $8 million doctor.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to her for donating that money.
Yeah, that was dope. You know what I mean?
That's very nice.
That was smart. I hope she kept the little chain still though.
I would have kept the good. Like,
10. Yeah. You gotta keep a little something, okay? And everything. The fuck you mean?
Saying run them bands up.
Yeah.
Shout out to her for that. I heard Tay even told her like he would do her hair for free too.
Wow.
For free, or he would do it.
A couple little something less than what he charged all the girls.
Yeah, the girls.
But yeah, now that lady is famous. The girl, she better milk it. Like you said, she got clothing and shit now, merchandise. She got merch.
Might as well. Bernie. She's a new Bernie on Instagram.
Yep, might as well milk it. I seen somebody that they posted a calendar with it like, I'm keeping track of the year, and she's February, and January was the storm the Capitol shit.
Oh, that's true.
I'm like, this is crazy, because it's like, that's why I kind of really believe in the media controlling the masses. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of other shit going on. It's just because all over social media and shit, this gorilla lady. You know what I mean? It's a lot of other important shit going on. You feel me?
I see her on CNN,
bro,
TLC, and I'm like, yo, son, like, this is what y'all choose to focus on. There's good things going on where you can motivate the people with the good that's going on in the world.
So much other shit.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all just choose to highlight fuckery.
That's why I say that's a real shit where they say like the media and it's just controlling the masses, because it's just like that's what everybody's gonna pay attention to, because that's what's popping right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Clout
so it's like
clout chasing is a thing.
Man,
you gotta do anything for your little 15 minutes to shine.
I'm like, that is a serious thing.
How do you feel about OnlyFans?
Who fans?
OnlyFans.
Oh, that's dope.
Think it's dope?
Yeah.
Like the women, stripping and doing all that shit on OnlyFans?
Yeah, man. Because before, we was talking about one time on the podcast, like, what's that one called? Pornhub and
Backpage.
XXX and all that stuff like that. Like, people was looking at this shit for, like, free and shit. And it's like, now, at least, bitch, you can make a little bit of money off of doing this shit.
Oh, your little sex tapes.
Yeah, like, real shit. And it's like, I mean, most of the people, I feel like, they're not really ashamed of what they're doing. And I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are just grimy and would do it. But most of the people that are, like, subscribed to pages and shit like that, they're not on there to, like, expose nobody. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, do your thing.
Shout out to everybody getting that OnlyFans bag.
Yeah, I think, like, who thought of that?
That's like 100 bands.
Who thought of that shit?
I don't know. Who? I think it was Black China. Wasn't she the first one on OnlyFans?
Really?
I think it was Black China. If I'm not mistaken, like, she was the first one.
I gotta
and then
do some
after
research.
that, everybody was talking about it.
I gotta do some fucking research because
Yeah, I
that
think
was
it was
a
Black
really
China.
smart idea.
Shout out
Like,
to Black China. Yo, shout out to Hustler
Black
of the Year,
China.
my nigga. Hustler
no
of
matter
the
what
years.
nobody say about her, she's
She
always
gets
gonna
that
get her bag.
She gets that bag. No,
And no fucks given. Like, I could care less.
by any means. By any means necessary, Black China's getting
And
that
I
bag.
feel like that's why she got a lot of hate, because it's just like a lot of bitches that's like, damn, I'm doing the same shit that she doing, and why I'm not popping.
Can't be mad at her for that. You just don't have the personality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be prettier than her. You may, you know what I mean?
Whatever
certain
it
things,
is,
but
but
you're not her. Everybody is their own individual person.
Yo, speaking of that shit, I seen this clip of, I think the chick was Just Brittany. I don't remember the other girl name. Only because Just Brittany, like, I know, or I've heard of her before, but I saw this clip where, like, Rick Ross and some of his niggas or whatever had, like, this talent show or some shit like that. So the chick, damn, my damn lighter. The chick, they were, like, auditioning and shit, so the first girl went up or whatever, and she's, like, singing or whatever, and she sounded good, no lie. So then the girl Just Brittany come up or whatever. I think she's from Miami, if I'm not mistaken. She come up or whatever, and she go, and, like, her singing part, like, she didn't sound that good. You know what I mean? It wasn't, like, terrible or horrible, but she wasn't better than the other girl.
I seen that.
Yeah. So a lot of people were saying it's colorism because the first girl was dark skinned and Just Brittany was light skinned. And I'm just like, what do you think about that? Especially somebody like Rick Ross. I feel like he's that type of nigga.
Yeah, you gotta realize in Hollywood and the industry, it's a whole.
Who they feel like will make it.
It's a whole different ball game, and the closer you are to white, the closer you are to passing white, the more acceptable you are in the standards of everybody else's eyes, especially the white man, the white woman, white man. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly why, if you, like, go back to some of these artists, their first shit, they have, like, dark hair and stuff like that, and then you see them now, they all got blonde.
They start
or
to
light brown.
European features.
More look.
You know, they start to get over on that side of town. You know what I mean? The
That's
straighter
fucked
nose. The smaller lips, the straight hair, not really curly hair,
right.
Dreads or anything like that. Just that type of look is what's really that's what's considered beautiful.
And that's true, because there's so many talented dark skin, like Jennifer Hudson, Jasmine Sullivan. I'm like, these girls sing way better than some of the people that's popping now, and it's just like, why aren't they hot?
Because of the skin color. You know what I'm saying? You're too dark. You know what I mean? You're what is the color black is not looked at as something that's beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's looked at as something that's disgusting. It's unruly.
Everything black is like bad. Black cats.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's evil. It's demonic.
Yeah.
And it's not that. Without black, you can't have color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Black is the void.
But that's what some people don't understand.
What you mean? Without darkness, you can't have light. There's light in the darkness and
right.
darkness in the light.
Look at any shit from outer space and shit. I be watching them shits where they talk about trying to discover life outside and shit. And that's exactly what they're showing. They're like, everything comes from the black hole. It starts from the black hole. So it's like,
man, oh my.
Are you okay?
From the black hole. What you saying? It's the black hole.
No shit though. I was watching.
Good up hole.
Okay, the black hole. Woo, real shit. That's
Ching,
what
ching.
life. We bring life, baby. Yo, but real shit. I was watching this show, this like nature show and shit or whatever, and this is the freaking the what they call them the dude that's doing like the research and shit or whatever, but
archaeologist,
but not that, like historian or some shit or whatever.
Okay.
And he said it. They were in Malawi, and he was like, "That is considered the start of civilization."
Yeah.
And motherfuckers said that.
That's true. The other day I was watching a documentary on Mansa Musa.
The
richest man in the world. And he was so wealthy to the point that he was making sure everybody in the community was making money too. They said they had their own form of stocks. They were the first people to have their own form of stocks.
Wow.
Mathematics and all that. And the Europeans came over. And you know.
Bro, yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah, they did after that.
I just could never like wrap my head around it. Like, what was it? I know we'll never know, but what was it when the motherfuckers came and seen this dark skin and these big muscular shiny guys and their big bulky dreads, and they just, what made them come over here and just be like, fuck, we hate these motherfuckers?
You gotta think about it. In history, and you read, I know you watch mad documentaries.
Yeah.
You see where the outside Europeans, you know, Asians, Arabics, they studied black people. They studied what they did. They had people, like you said, historians come over, and people from other countries come over and see what black people were doing and how advanced they were.
Right.
And they realized, like, oh shit, like we not as advanced as them. And there's certain minerals and all of that that's in the country that makes Africa so rich. Africa's rich.
Oh,
Africa don't need nobody.
Oh yeah, baby.
Everybody need Africa. Everybody has a port in Africa. They were saying like Carnegie and the rest of these mandem, like their lineage to Africa dates back to like the 1800s.
Yeah.
To where they established themselves to where now look at their line. They ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy to me that if Africa was to close down their ports, because I'm not from there, you know, I'm from there. But if Africa was to close down their ports, like rightfully, and most Africans have said it, every other country would be third world.
Yeah.
Because we need Africa. Africa don't need us. They have what? Diamond, copper.
And the crazy
sugar.
thing is, them niggas is over there risking their lives mining for those things because the colonizers done came and sucked the country dry of those resources.
Right.
So these niggas is risking their lives digging their own fucking mines and tunnels and shit. Just looking when you see the shit that they sift through and the little speckles of gold and shit that they're finding, and it's like the Europeans are still fucking them because the niggas, who they gonna sell it to? You feel me? It's the Europeans that's still coming over there and they're buying it. So they go to they nigga with this little bit of gold for them to live, and they nigga give them fucking the equivalent of like $10. You know what I'm saying? And then the white man come and get it from them and then come back and sell it for 100 times that.
Because black people need to realize that they're not shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what basically they instill in our minds to not advance ourselves. Because if we realize our potential and our unity and stick together, ain't nobody fucking with us.
Yo,
nobody's fucking with us, bro.
And when you look back in history,
because they know that
bro.
and because they know that them as a species
will be wiped out,
are going to be extinct soon.
Yeah,
they're in survival mode, and when you're in survival mode, what are you gonna do?
Right.
What are black people doing? All black people are in survival mode.
And that's exactly why people aren't trusting this fucking vaccine shit. Because through history, whenever these motherfuckers came over with something saying that they're gonna help, it always ended up fucking black people.
Facts.
And that's what really got me like thinking when I saw that video with Bill Gates and his wife, and she was just like, and we need the black community. Everyone needs to take it. Like, I don't know. It was just weird that she had to include that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they know that we're not going to take it. Because look at this Tuskegee experiments, giving people syphilis and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ebola and all that shit. There's patents on these things. Where's these things coming from? You guys are creating these things. And, you know, using the people, because let's not make it black or white now.
Right.
Using the people as experiments.
Everybody's suffering, you know?
And it's like, other than us seeing that, divide and conquer is the greatest thing that they have as a tool to keep people against each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if people were to realize that we're all one, even though you know.
But that's the thing, though. I'm not gonna say all the time or all of them or every time or whatever, but a lot of times I feel like it's hard because, like, me and my dude was talking about this. We're like, if you go to any other country, and not any other, but like China, you go to China, everybody look the same. You go to Africa, everybody look the same. You know what I'm saying? You go to like Hawaii, everybody look the same. Every here and there you see a little, you know, different person. But it's like US and like UK and shit like that. I know we're different. You know, those countries are, you know, it's not the same. The government and the way the country is ran is not the same. But it's just weird how certain cultures stick together. Like, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, okay, oh, you Hawaiian? Oh, boy, I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, sometimes it's like black people be like crabs in a barrel. Like, they don't want to see you doing good.
I mean,
it's times where I've seen where people, like, working at a job or something, and we all in this together. We in these shitty fucking jobs, and they'll find something better, and they don't want to tell nobody. They be like, they don't want to tell nobody and put nobody up on the fucking lick, you know? It's like, why?
I mean,
you know we all want to do better. Like, why wouldn't you tell everybody and be like, damn?
It's because of that, that form of, like you said, colorism, where they separated blacks between light skin and dark skin. Like, the light skinned ones is in the house, and the dark skinned ones is out in the field. Right. So once you do that, they've said you can control these people for another 300 years. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. You got, you know, blacks going against each other and feeling like they can't, you know, trust each other in the narrative, like you said, in the media, what they choose to portray is black on black crime. Yeah. Black people doing this.
They always bring it back to that.
Maybe once in a while they'll show a black man doing good, but when he's doing good, he has to be on point. Right. And if he fucks up, he's done. Yeah. He's done. If a white man does it, it's cool. You know what I mean? He's done, and then he can come back and he's straight.
Because people like, we wasn't expecting him to do good anyway. A black man do that,
they're not forgiving him, bro. Right. They're not forgiving him. So because they've done this and established this between the black race and made us feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we can't depend on family, friends, you know, all that buck breaking and all them something that they was doing to black people, it's traumatizing to us. And because it's so traumatizing, it's like we can't talk to each other. We feel like we're not going to understand because your grandmother don't really want to keep it real with you. Your grandfather, when you ask him a question, he say, don't ask me nothing. Right. It's like, how am I supposed to learn and grow from the things that you've been through if you don't want to talk about it? And when you do, you beat me. We go through the same kind of cycle you went through. You know, touching on the kids and rape. Like, come on, son. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't right. Yeah. But so other than that, it's like better. I feel like we would need like more therapy, more togetherness, more talking, more understanding, more patience.
That talking, that's definite. Because I know a lot of like Caribbean people.
Communication, they don't care.
It's not. I don't feel like they don't know how to talk about certain shit. I don't know if they feel embarrassed to talk about certain things.
They don't care.
Or they don't know, like, you know what I mean? To like talk about like sex and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Reckless same time too. You know the mouth is reckless. You know when you get older, it's like, all right, I'm old enough now. I can understand certain things, and they still be talking to you certain ways. It's like, yo, no. Right. I'm a grown woman now. I'm a grown man now. You can't be talking to me like that.
I don't know, yo.
Just because you made your decisions doesn't mean I'm gonna walk the same path as you.
Like, you know, it's crazy because when you watch shows like comedies, like black comedies and black families and shit, and you know how you could relate, you know what I'm saying? You're watching and you're just like, damn, that's so real, that's so real. So it's like when I'm watching white shows, I can't help but think like maybe that's really how it is in like white families, you know what I'm saying?
Like Full House.
Yeah, shit like that, because it's like they relate to that shit. It's like, damn, that's real, that's what it is. And they're always so calm and sit you down, well honey, what's the problem? What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
That is true.
You feel me?
But Billy.
Yeah. So it's just like, oh damn, that must be how white people are. I don't know, because I ain't never grow up with no white family.
I know some white people that's black. That's black. They are black. Son, they are black. You cannot tell me this person is white, bro. They say the same. They act the same way. They be like, nah, son, I don't trust them. I don't trust them neither, son. I understand what you be going through. I be like, yo, son, how? Shout out to them and the Spanish people, but you have white people and Spanish people that are still racist within, amongst themselves too.
And that's the thing. No matter how like country they might be, and they probably act the same way and cuss their kids and shit and go on, but they're still not like black people.
Facts. I know mad Spanish people that got like dark skin, black, grandmothers, grandfathers, and they tell me like their grandmothers, grandfathers told them don't talk to no dark skinned person like them, and I'm like, wow.
But then you got to think about the shit that they went through in their time.
You know what I'm saying? I understand, but you shouldn't, make that the narrative.
Right. Because shit is different now.
You should stand on faith and be like, you know what? I went through what I went through, but still stand, stand together with, don't create
They be trying to wipe that shit out. When you be seeing them dark skinned like Latin people or whatever culture they might be. This? And they try to wipe that shit out where you see like the great be dark as fuck, and then them they light as fuck now. It was like they was really trying to wipe that shit out.
I went to my mother's side of the family, son. I had never been on this side of the family. I was just going over there. My mom's father, God rest his soul, he's Chinese. So damn. I went to a little family get together, you feel me? So I went to the family get together, I'm over there. You know what I mean? I walk in there, I'm the darkest person in the room.
Shit.
It was me and another girl. And
so you were sticking out like a sore thumb.
It was me, I think my cousin, and then like my grandfather's wife.
Yeah.
And I felt like, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't make me feel no way, but I am in myself.
Yeah.
I just felt,
because like shit.
I just felt so by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like I'm the dark, like everybody looked tiny.
Damn.
Like
I mean, but did they make you feel any kind of way?
They didn't. They didn't. Well, I didn't really know everybody. Right. I introduced myself, but it was just kind of like, it was weird for me.
That's dope as fuck though. Like, you know what I mean?
It was
sometimes when you just look back at like your history and shit, like, damn, yo, it's fucking crazy how, like, where you come from and how shit just got mixed up. Facts. Like, how the fuck? Facts. I mean, well, we know how, but
Facts.
That shit be run deep.
Yeah, it's weird because like my family's so blend up. Like, I know my uncle's grandmother is like a Jewish lady. I was like, what? I was like, the fuck? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? All type
where did that come
from? Blend up and, and then I got like, Rasta, you know what I'm saying? Rasta, it's crazy.
Shit. But that's just black people, yo. That's why a lot of people say black people can't be racist. You know what I mean?
Sand is beautiful.
Like, we could be prejudiced and not like something or whatever, but we can't be racist. Like, black people that's real, yo. I feel like we the only motherfuckers that just be like, whatever, yo. Come.
We love everybody.
You invited to the barbecue.
That's also a default, too.
Exactly.
Because other races, they stick together and they don't
like I was saying.
They're not as inclusive with us, but we're inclusive with everybody.
Exactly. That's like what I was saying with, like, you see, like, Asians, like, all of them motherfuckers look the same. And you know what I mean?
Facts.
Damn, but, hey, it is what it is. I just hope one day that fucking black people could stop this crab in a barrel thing.
They are.
And, you know what I mean? Just really come together. It's like, it's happening. Because I see, like, people opening their eyes, and it's really, like, this woke movement and shit. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
So,
actually,
but
they said that, slavery didn't really end until like 1970. Like, some people in the South weren't really aware that slavery was kind of over, like 1960s, 1970.
Bro.
Like, they didn't have to work on plantations anymore.
You remember the show College Hill?
Oh, somebody had brought that up the other day.
When they were in Atlanta. No, when they were in Atlanta. When they went to Atlanta, but they took a camping trip to North Carolina, I think. Bro, they out there in the middle of nowhere in some woods and tents and shit, and all you hear is gunshots going off.
Oh.
So when they run and they hide or whatever, the one girl could look over because they ran in the bathroom or whatever, and the girl was looking, and she seen the truck pull up, and they was talking to their tour guide or whatever. Tour guide's a white guy. And he told the tour guide, he was like, they need to get the fuck out of there. And he was like, if they don't want no problems, he don't want no problems.
What? Nah.
And it was nothing but some black kids, 8 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that was just 2000, like 4 or 5?
Yeah, they just
so that shit is fucking live and living, and you don't even have to see shit like that. You could just see this shit that was going on. They gonna call it the Trump era.
Yep.
Because it was live and well, and they were showing loud and proud that shit is still here.
I mean, they just changed the racism. They just changed how they do it now.
Yeah, because a lot of shit they can't do.
Yep.
The way how it was before, with restaurants, no blacks and shit like that, white only and shit like that. Yeah. They can't do that. So they do other shit like, oh, well, no, you can't be here because your sneakers is against code.
Yeah. I feel like that's that type of stuff is dumb. Because like you said, you see the videos of white kids going into these same restaurants and they have on basketball shorts, LeBrons, and a Nike shirt. And it's not, the Nike shirt they have on is the one with the arms.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The muscle man shirt.
Exactly.
And shit.
Like they playing basketball.
With the Tyler haircut. Hey, Tyler. Chester Brent.
Yo, for real. And it's just like, what is going on?
Black kid have on that same outfit. Oh no. He cannot come in here looking like that. This is a establishment full of luxury items, luxury food.
And we have to be careful. No. He has those big shorts on.
Those
he can fit a lot of stuff in his pockets.
That's not fashion. What is that? That is not fashion.
No, but real shit. Even the thing with like the schools where they're saying like guys can't have dreads or girls can't wear braids and shit like that. Like, what? Or if they just have like an afro or whatever, they can't just wear afro. Like, it's the way my hair grow out of my head. Dreads. If I just let my hair grow, it's gonna dread.
They want you to perm your hair with all them chemicals and shit in it. Like, I don't pay for my perm.
How is that? How is that stopping me from going to? You see what I'm saying? Just like no whites only. How is that hindering me from coming to school and get my education if my hair is an afro or is braided?
It just, like I said, they changed the way the racism they do it.
What the fuck?
It changes the way they do it.
I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, I can't believe this.
Food.
Yo, I was watching, I don't remember who it was. Was it a celebrity? It was somebody. But they were like, when they went to go get a house, they had the realtor put like something for, instead of black, like they put something or whatever. And he was just like, the difference was so crazy from when he was looking at a house for when he check off black. You know what I mean? And it was like, it's crazy that shit, I don't know. This shit's so dumb. I'll never understand.
I'm telling you. That's why when people be filling out their job applications, they put, I prefer not to say.
But it's just still like.
I feel like, why are you asking what race am I for a job? Why are you asking
then they're going to hit you with the little quota that they got to reach, the little equality quota.
Fuck out of here.
So they got to have a certain amount of employees, racist
that's the
employees.
First question, T, is are you Hispanic? Right? And that's the first question before you get to the other race question. And then you put...
why is that always the first one?
I'm not Hispanic. And then after
why is that always the first one?
What did it say? What race are you? What race are you? White, Hispanic, Asian, black.
Who it say like
Eastern
Hawaiian
Pacific
or
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Eastern Hawaiian or whatever.
Yeah,
Atlantic.
that's crazy.
And then when you, I realized when I prefer not to say. Fuck that.
Right. But don't you think that's still them just
like
being like, oh, that bitch black?
Why you asking?
She black, y'all.
Why you asking? My thing is, why you asking?
And then that's the thing, they leave it optional.
I remember one time I put white, and somebody got back to me, and it was like, hey, we want to set up an interview. I didn't do that shit.
Bro, speaking of that, one time I remember I was like living like way out west somewhere. And I was looking for a job, couldn't find a job, and I seen this fucking listing, and I'm like, oh, I'm reading everything. I'm like, yo, this is me. This is my job. So I, set up the interview and shit like that or whatever. But at the end of the listing, it said you must be bilingual. But I was like, yo, fuck it, I don't care because this is me. So they call me for the interview, everything or whatever. When I go up there, as soon as the lady opened up the door, yo, no joke, she opened the door and she looked at me up and down and she was like, you speak Spanish? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. We need someone to speak Spanish. She didn't even give me a chance, bitch. She didn't even give me a chance. She looked me up and down like, this black bitch don't speak no goddamn Spanish, bitch.
She didn't even give you a chance to go with it.
Interview and just be like, we not gonna do her anyway, but just give me a chance. She looked me up and down and said, you speak Spanish?
But
I should have just been like, yeah.
You can't do that because there's black people that speak Spanish.
She did it.
You're not supposed to do that.
She did it, bitch.
But you gotta.
And that was in Miramar.
Down here, a lot of Spanish people, Hispanics live down here, so
right.
they feel they have to have a lot of bilingual people that speak both languages.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was
and stuff like that. But it's like, even though I feel like no funny shit. Like, why do we have to work so hard to speak Spanish when they should be kind of trying to
learn English?
Learn English, my nigga. Because when you go to Mexico, my nigga, you can't get shit if you don't speak Spanish.
Or have somebody with you.
With you that speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even
you go certain places that they're made for tourists.
Exactly. But other than that, they keep the culture.
Yeah.
And you have to bring people with you that, like you said, they speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. So why I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that
it's not trying to down nobody, but
why is it when they come over here, it's like they don't have to speak Spanish?
They just be like, let's just
everybody gonna find somebody bilingual.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like, I understand being inclusive of everybody, but if this is America,
right,
then y'all should stick to y'all rules and try to enforce everybody to, do what y'all, you know what I'm saying?
At least learn the basics, you know what I mean? For real. And what I hate is when a motherfucker just assume that you speak Spanish. You ever been somewhere and somebody just come up to you and just start speaking Spanish?
I went to school in the Bronx, son. I was sitting in the cafeteria, son, and the whole school is a Spanish school. So on one side of the school, there's the black kids. On one side is the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So I used to sit with the Dominicans. And they were dark like me. So I remember I was new. I was sitting in the cafeteria by myself, and this one day this girl came up to me. She was like, "Yo, are you Spanish?" I'm like, "Nah." She's like, "I always see you sitting with the Spanish kids, and you know what I'm saying? You look Spanish." Because I had the little Dorothy Explorer, I had an extra straight to my face in Vogue, kind of like Naomi Campbell bob, son. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. It was a wild ass bob, bro. I was 16, 14, 15.
Damn, we all had our little
with this
phases and our
face
stages.
Ass bob. What was that? You ever seen that Dexter Laboratory with the monkey lady and she had son.
Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The monkey lady with that's how my bob was.
Yo. That was your thing.
She had permed my shit so clean to my head. I felt like I was bald. I felt like
that was the shit back then, yo. That fucking perm, that bone straight perm.
Bald. I felt like I had no hair.
Yo, that's why I'm not perming my kids' hair.
It felt like a vase with one single track, 8-inch track around it, bro. Oh, that shit was wild. Yeah. It looked like, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, but I will not perm my kids here. I mean, when they get old enough and they really have their own mind and they decide to do that shit, then that's on them. But like, where I see like some people, you know, as soon as they hit like middle school, you know what I'm saying, they perm their hair and shit. Like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I had perms since I was like 5.
Yeah, see, I ain't doing that shit, yo.
But it wasn't like bad because my hair was kind of like longer, but you know.
Yeah, I remember I got a perm in like middle school. Yeah, middle school. Is it middle school? Probably like at the end of middle school before high school, because high school I had a perm. But yeah, I'm not doing it because then I just remember like the upkeep. You know what I mean? Like you really got to take care of that shit. You can't just get a perm and then just be like, oh bitch, my shit laid. I'm gonna leave it. You know what I mean? Bruh. So I'm not doing it.
Perm life. Perm is really bad to your hair.
Oh,
damage the fuck out of your hair. So,
oh yeah.
Like it did damage to my hair. Like my hair,
me too.
Like ate out, and I went to the pool and I didn't wash it out.
Oh shit.
And like the next day, like my mom, she was doing my hair, like she's blow drying my hair. She's like, "Why is the middle of your hair so thin?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "Why is it so thin?" And like she picked it up and it was like, no lie, it was like here, like
wow.
Beard level was like here.
Wow.
So I had to cut the rest of my, and we went to, you know that.
So I'm not doing that shit.
Yo, we went to one of them white fucking salon stylists, and she cut my hair in this Dora the Explorer kind of thing. Like, man.
Bro, did you ever see the fucking video with the girl that she went to the hairstylist in like Asia somewhere? The black girl, and she showed the picture of what she wanted. She wanted like the Halle Berry famous Trixie haircut, you know what I'm saying, or Pixie haircut, whatever they call it. And the people, it was like 4 people trying to work in her head and get this hairstyle, and I'm just like, wow.
Nice.
You really gotta know your shit, because. But first of all, I don't know what would make her wanna try to go get that hairstyle there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even like the best trained hairstylist, you have to really know short hair, you know, really short hair. You really have to know what you're doing to do it. So I feel like she kind of did that on purpose to try to play them.
Certain people, I would just let them blow dry my hair.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why would she go there to try to get that hairstyle?
Probably to see how they would do on black hair, and if they could do black hair.
It was like 4 of them, and they just couldn't. It looked like she just got out of the pool, and like, you know how it's kind of like wavy when you just get out of the pool.
Nah.
And it was like that, but then it looked like, all right, she just got out of the pool, and it was like wavy, but then like she put on a stocking cap real tight to like hold it down. So when she took off the stocking cap, it was like laid down, but it was still like wavy.
Yeah.
That's how it looked.
Well, hopefully she liked it. That's what.
No, she did not.
Oh, she didn't like it?
That's why she did. It was like what I asked for, what I got.
Oh.
But nah, that's why I said, why would she go there to try to get that hairstyle? You know, because like it's not easy to work with short hair.
I guess, like, you know, because if you think about it, most Chinese people, they have, like, the guys have really short hairstyles,
but their hair is straight,
like soft. But I think I seen a video with some of them working with black hair, like making, like, you know, the whole fade with the little, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
I need to see that.
You see that?
They probably saw that video with that girl and was like, we gonna show y'all.
Make a little twist, make a little
They was like, you know, y'all get everything from us.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Bruh. Damn.
That's fucked up. That is fucked
I can't
up.
imagine.
What is wrong with people?
I can't imagine.
Oh man, Smoothie.
Yo.
Yeah, it was real, yo. As always. You know what I'm saying? It was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. I forgot when we started talking about all that other stuff.
What was it?
I can't remember. Yeah, for real. I can't remember.
Was it about some media stuff?
I can't remember. It's just gone in the wind, guys.
Yeah. Gone in the wind.
It's twirling in the wind. Somewhere. And it's crazy because as soon as I get home or something, I'm gonna remember that shit. But like, damn it, that's what I wanted to fucking talk about. Oh, well, whatever. You know, it's Valentine's. Oh, happy Valentine's Day!
Thank you.
I forgot about that. You know, it's Valentine's Day and shit. Oh yeah, we did talk about that earlier.
Yeah,
we did.
my dad told me. My dad said, "Hey, baby."
Yo, aw, shout out to Pops, yo.
A happy Valentine's Day. I was like, "Oh, thank you, Dad. He loved me."
Shout out to Pops, you know.
Shout out to my daddy.
Dads are always cool, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
They're
Pops.
needed, guys, ladies.
Definitely.
You know, so let your baby daddy see that baby.
Facts.
For
Just
real.
because he's with that other girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't worry about that.
If she's doing what she's supposed to be doing and not giving you no trouble and taking care of your kid like it's her own,
Yeah.
Don't give her no trouble, son.
Definitely.
That means she really cares about your kid. You know what I'm
But
saying?
even still, like, I mean, no matter what, you know, even if that nigga is like back on like thousands of dollars in child support, you know what I mean? If he want to be around, you know, let him be around. You know what I'm
Don't be
saying?
mean.
They're needed.
Don't be cruel.
Because then they going to end up with like daddy issues
I
and
would
shit like
never
that.
be that cruel to you.
And you know, you don't want your kids to have daddy issues.
That's true.
Because I've seen a lot of girls that have daddy issues and it doesn't work out well.
Yeah, you try to.
It never works out well. So
Sometimes it does.
I mean, it
Sometimes
might, but they
does.
be fucked in the head a lot.
It's times where it does, where they have like strong brothers and uncles.
Well,
and
that part.
Yeah.
But we talking about like where, you know, you just a
Yeah.
single mom and you don't have nobody and you just like, you know, I'm just gonna be grimy and not let him see his kids because he got a new girlfriend, some shit like that. It don't work out well. Cause then the kids end up hating you.
That's true.
Yeah. Cause then they gonna get older, you know. They do grow up.
Yeah, at some time let the kids make the decision.
Yeah.
To say like, yo, my dad ain't shit.
Right.
You know, my dad is not. I see why you kept me away from him. My dad is not.
That's why I
shit.
say even if he do come around, like he haven't been there for a while, but he do come around and be like, yo, I'm here or whatever, and he, you know, really follow through with plans and shit like that. Like let him see them, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. I don't know where that came from. Where we start talking about that?
Cause you said you forgot what you wanted to talk about.
That wasn't it though.
Damn.
I don't know where that
Come
came
on,
from.
T. Come on, T. Remember.
I always start talking about Debbie. Oh no, I don't know how. That came from your dad when you said that your dad. Oh, because we were saying shout out to the good daddies.
Oh, yeah, true,
yeah.
true.
Okay. So then it came to the deadbeats. You know, y'all deadbeats. Hopefully y'all did something for y'all, especially y'all daughters on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Take them out. At least take them to your house.
Mm-hmm. Or just bring them like some balloons or some
Facts,
chocolate or
candy
something.
and, you know,
Yeah.
bunny or a bear,
Something.
a toy.
Something.
Weak ass daddies.
We gonna call this the weak ass
Weak
baby
ass
daddy show.
Weak ass baby daddy. How dare you?
Nah, gosh,
How dare
I don't
you.
know.
Only take pictures for Instagram and don't see your pic-me on Valentine's Day.
What you talking about?
Gotta
Get 'em.
kiss my teeth. What you mean? You only take them out once a year.
Get them.
What you mean? You only feed them ramen noodles.
Get them.
What you mean? You ain't got no car, so you gonna Uber tomorrow.
Get them.
What you mean? You ain't got no money today. You said that 3 months ago. What the fuck you mean? What you mean don't put you on child support?
Yo.
Big ass daddy.
Well, what you feel about that? What do you feel about child support?
I feel that you should put him on child support if he's not doing shit at all. If he's not doing shit at all and not contributing to nothing, like, put his ass on child support.
But what if he not doing shit at all because he not doing shit at all? Like, he don't have no money.
Still, I'm gonna get you for your mama. Fuck out of here. Somebody next to you who got bread gonna give me some bread. This is not my pick-me, Lord. I don't give a fuck. I heard that if the nigga don't got no money, the mama, somebody gotta pay up.
But that's real. Like,
Somebody
if
gotta
you're
pay
married, like you're married to a dude that got them type of problems, like that shit fall on your ass. That's crazy.
Exactly. So
but that's how I feel. If he has something going on, and he's like, it's in your face, like he's doing shit, you know what I mean? Got other kids maybe, and you see it like, damn. Well, why he not like damn
that
right?
Too.
Yeah, no, you
that
have to
too.
do this shit. Like,
that
you have
too.
something going on, like, definitely. But if I see, like, the nigga trying, but he really just don't have no shit going on, like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
because it fuck a nigga up. Like, that nigga could lose his license and all types of shit like that.
I wouldn't do that. But if I see, like, you really not doing shit, and like you said, you out doing shit and not doing shit, you know what I'm saying? That, of course.
Yeah, I'll be like,
of course. But I can't knock nobody for
papers.
trying. I can't knock nobody for trying.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because I know that really do fuck dudes up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, that child support shit, man.
Son, I know somebody that's on child support, son, that I don't even think the kid is his son. And it's just kind of like he have to, because he took care, like, at one time he took care, you know, basically. Like, so now he got to end up, I was like, damn, like, his check, don't even, like, nothing in it. I'm like, damn, like, how do you survive, bro?
Wow.
Like,
that sucks, yo. I would man, I don't know. But how old is the kid? How much longer he got?
I don't know. At the time, like, I think the kid was like 9, 10. But even in so still, like, New York, I know New York child support. Oh my God,
bro, it's some places, like you said, like, he don't even know. It's some places.
Oh Lord.
Even if, like, it's not your kid, but you've been taking care of that kid for some time or whatever, you have to continue taking care of that kid. I seen some case like that in, like, Iowa or some crazy place like that. And dude was like, we got a paternity test and it's not mine. And the judge was still like, nope, well, you continue taking care of it. Might as well, though. If you've been there and the kid is like 9 or 10 and you've been there, might as well. You got like 8, 9 more years to be, you know, obligated to. Might as well just stick around. Especially if, okay, you the only dad that he know, because the bitch been tricking you the whole time.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I would say might as well.
That's true.
But I know a lot of dudes that been there for a long time and found out that it wasn't in theirs, and they dipped out quick.
That's a little bit fucked up, because like you said, like, this kid has grown to know you.
Exactly.
And think
that's all that they know.
You know what I'm saying? And then for you to just, like, you don't even talk to them and, like, explain to them, like, hey, you know, like.
But then, see,
you know, at least have that conversation. I understand, like, you feel fucked up, but at least have that conversation with the child for him or her to understand, like, hey, like, you know, like, you don't really have to say it like that, but, like, I'm gonna try to spend more time with you, but I'm not really
just letting you know,
like, I'm letting you know I'm not
your
really,
dad.
I'm not your real, you know, father, but I still look at you like you're my
That's
child.
like adoption. Like, when is, like, the right time to tell a kid that they're adopted or some shit like that?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like maybe that's why I said I feel like it's. Oh shit. I feel like it's like deeper than that though. Like, they probably really feel like, you know, just probably, I don't know, they probably can't take on how that kid will probably feel to find out that they're not a dad. So they just, like, dip out. Like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You like you said, there's no right or wrong way to do it, but I still, you know, kind of, you know, even though it hurts, like, still kind of, like, you know, still try to spend time, but have that kind of, like, have conversation. Maybe when they turn 15,
closure.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe when they turn 15, but try to hold out for a little bit. You know what I mean? Even if it hurts you, just try to hold out till like maybe he turns 15.
Just give them that closure.
Yeah, and then give them that closure to be like, you know what? Like, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to look at you like that.
And then just slowly not be there.
Yeah, you know? But it ain't no right or way around to do it. But,
yo,
you know.
It's been great. Motherfucking breathe easy. Motherfucking Smoothie.
DJ motherfucking Smoothie.
2 times we out.
Peace.